Hey yo, welcome to Michigander Outdoors. Today, we need to do something different. I had a video, almost done editing. I was gonna post it last night, talking about how bad the fishing was. Then I had an itch. I went fishing instead. Things changed. Fishing's good now. Gonna have to make this video. So, unfortunately, I did not take my camera because I was in a hurry. It was after work, went out. So, all I have is pictures and reports, so you're gonna have to deal with my face for a minute. We all have been waiting. This time last year, I don't know how many fish I had, but I had a lot. And I was almost getting to the end where, at the end of this month, I went trout fishing, then I never went back to walleye. Started with the silvers. But we're just getting into the walleye bite, so like I said before, it's gonna be a different year. It's gonna be a different run. It's gonna be a later run. So I'm sure all of you, or a lot of you that are watching this video, wanna know where to catch fish. So if you're in a boat, have at it. The whole river has fish in it. People are catching them. You look online, people are catching limits. You had all these tournaments going on lately. People are catching big fish. People are catching a lot of fish from a boat. That's key. So if you're a shore guy, like me, it is not Pound Town yet. So don't get all excited. You can't just, anyone and their brother, go on shore, catch a limit of fish. So if you're driving from a distance, all you want to do is catch a limit of fish, get out. I would wait probably a week. I don't know. If it was me, I would go out this weekend, try it. But I think give it a week, and then from shore, it'd be good. Pound Town nonstop. The reason all these boats are doing well is obviously mobility. Fish are there, but you got to work for them. I think they're still all focusing on deeper water, so it's still early. But as shore guys, you really got to work for it. You got to find those deeper holes from shore, and you need to know how to catch them. Because I didn't take my camera out yesterday, next video, stay tuned, because I'm going to show you guys how to catch walleye from shore multiple ways. That's another thing. So 99% of the videos out there are people from boats, and they're telling you keeping it vertical is key. Obviously, from shore, you can't do exactly what they're doing. You're not flowing with the current. You got to improvise. And like I said, next video, I will show you how to do that. Another quick reminder is make sure you read your rules. There was people out on the shore yesterday arguing about what the limit was on the Detroit River. I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's in the book. DNR isn't going to care. That one guy place on that one shore told me that I could keep this many fish. Another thing I wanted to point out, if you watch all the other videos on YouTube right now, everyone's telling you big heavy jigs, wind out worms, and tipped with a minnow, saying that that's how they get all their success. I did none of that, and I started catching fish. So from shore, don't waste your time on minnows. You don't need them. Don't just load up 1 ounce heavy jigs, as if you get out there and you explore a little bit, you realize the shore gets packed. Not everywhere you don't need a 1 ounce jig. Some places you need 1.5, some places you need a quarter. So I would have something in your arsenal all the way from a quarter all the way up to 1.5 ounce. Right now, without giving you an instructional video, I can tell you low and slow is key. So a lot of these people on the boats, they're telling you sit there and whip it up, get all that action. If you do that from shore right now, you might catch a fish, you might snag a fish. You will have better luck, be more productive if you remember low and slow right now. Is instead of whipping like this, one thing that has been working, if you're using the 1 ounce jigs in our famous spots, is when you throw it out, let it hit bottom. Obviously, you reel in your slack a little bit. You're not whipping it. You're almost dragging it. You're just slightly lifting up, and then you let it sit for a minute. That's the key, because right now what these fish are doing, at least for me, is they'll come out, say this is your bait, and they'll sit on top of it. So when you pause for a minute, they're trapping it. And when you go to bring it up, that's when they get it. So that's one method that has been working for me. And again, next video, I will show you a different, more unique method that no one talks about on the Detroit River that's been working for me as well. As far as conditions go, if you just want to get that information and go try to fish for yourself, see what happens. The water is just about perfect. It's what we've been waiting for, anywhere from 39 to 42 degrees. That was the magic number. And this week, obviously, for the boats out in the deeper water, it's been working. There's been a couple times from shore where you had the boats coming in close, but I don't know if that was just because people not knowing what they're doing, but I didn't see anyone catching fish that close. And then again, from shore, I've seen a few people catch fish. I haven't seen limits yet. Everyone's catching, some people are catching 1, some people are catching none, some people are catching 3. It's all about where you're at, how you're fishing. Don't be afraid to try new things. If they're not biting, it's not going to hurt you. I'll show you those new things in the next video. Have fun. Again, next week, with this, the way it's been warming up, I think it's going to be better from shore, so stay tuned for that. we'll hopefully have some more videos. Some actual fish being caught on camera. Water clarity, I got some video showing the water clarity. It was probably a good 4 feet. A couple days ago when it was super bright out, so bright days, bright colors, I had the pimped out on, and yeah, you could see that good 4 feet down. Another thing that I've noticed, pay attention to the barometric pressure. There's been days, like I was perch fishing this past weekend, and as the barometric pressure was on the rise, we were just slaying them. So Sunday, I feel like screwing around with walleye. Figured I want to go back, get some of these big jumbo perch. Barometric pressure was steady, weather was exactly the same, fish weren't biting. So that's when I decided, screw this, we're back to the walleye. And a couple days later, it paid off. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video beneficial. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another one on Michigander Outdoors on the Detroit River.